Alright guys, I'm going to show you a trick that's going to save you $300, $400, $500 on your next DIY project. So stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this one. I'm going to show you a secret tip what to do instead of having to go out there and buy a brand new door that could cost $200, $300 for a whole jam. I got something that's way cheaper and do the job better and just takes a little bit of, I don't know, I'll just say elbow grease, but barely. For any kind of damage on your doors, for example, you know, wrong, or you want to change the location of this little latch here. This one had a massive hole in here. I hopefully have a picture of that because I didn't do this before. I restarted that one, but I got this guy here to do for this video here. And you can see this door's all chewed up. It's almost like they've had so many locks over a period of time. Obviously, I'm gonna try and just fill these in, shape them. So the trick is Bondo. Bondo body filler. Now this is from Canadian Tire, this is the Motormaster. Sure, they all work, it's all the same stuff. But you just pretty much mix some goop together, put a little bit of a blue goop on top of it, and you have literally like, I don't know, 30 seconds to work with it. So do small little amounts at a time. I'm gonna set my camera up and show you how I do it. I got a little bit left of this can here. I do wanna give you a little bit of disclaimer. This stuff does stink. Have a lot of ventilation if possible. I have air here, pulling air out. All right, instruction says to have about a 4-inch, I guess they call it a puddle, 4-inch puddle. And then you put a little bit of a blue line over top of it. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do here. Oh, wear gloves. Lots of ventilation, again. So get a board, make sure the board's clean or whatever. I just use this board, get some sort of tool. A little dollar store trowel would probably be better than this, but I lost mine, so this is what I'm using. Pull this stuff out. Again, I only have a little bit left. Pull as much as I can out here. Right. This stuff you don't have to worry about it until you mix the blue stuff. Then you're on a timeline. In the comments below if you have a better way of scraping this stuff out to get more of it, because look how much of a waste that is. So much of a waste. There's so much in there. I can't get it all. And this is a little tube they come with. I actually have a lot left in here. They say that you can buy extras just in case you run out of this stuff, but there's tons in here. So pretty much this is what I do, is you make a little puddle, right? And then you just go like this and you put one line over top of it. That's it, just like that. Mix it up. Mix up as quick as you can, because once this stuff starts mixing together, then I don't know. They say let it sit for 6 minutes. I don't believe it. I literally let it sit for 6 minutes and became all crumbly. So I'd say as soon as you get this whole thing mixed and has like a kind of a bluish green, kind of gray green tint, all the hardeners mixed, so you're good to go. I gotta hurry up and change this camera here. All right, here we go. I gotta be quick. Time's running, time's a ticking. You just shove it all in there, right? Don't be too worried about it. Just shove it in. It's better to have more than less because you can just take it off, and I'm going to show you that too in a second. But throw her all in there, make sure she's shoved in there nice, because this stuff will probably harden up stronger than wood, to be honest. So if it's all in there, then this door is going to be real nice. This little door jamb here. Or I guess they call the clasp or a latch or something, I don't know. So if it's not perfectly straight, no problem, you can do it. You can hit it with the second shot after. I'm just gonna put a little bit more up here. Just try to flatten it out as much as I can, or as best as possible, I should say. Try your best not to leave any that you don't have to scrape off or sand later, because this stuff, once it hardens, it is harder than a freaking rock, I'll tell you. Right, nice and straight, boom. I'm gonna put some in here. I can already feel it. It's starting to hard up on me a little bit, so I gotta hurry up because I got some other spots I gotta do here. All right. See, again, very messy, but that's fine. Just try to do as best as you can in terms of not leaving as much excess, but you can always get it later. Just make sure you have at least a little bit more than if it's sunk into a hole, because you can always sand it later. So I'm only like a minute in and I can already feel it. It's hardening on me. Oh yeah, you can even see it. It's kind of becoming grainy. See that? Oh yeah, you can see. You see the consistency now? See how it's all grainy now? That means that it is done. Yeah, look at that. By the second, I just ruined it. Alright, now we're just gonna get this off, and that's it. That's it, it's done. They say let it sit for 6 minutes. I didn't even get 6 minutes of work time, play time, apply time, nothing. So, but what I do is I get my little board, I like to scrape it dry, nice and flat. Alright, scrape it flat. Same with your trowel, whatever you're gonna use, your little scrape it off. And then once it's nice and flat, this can be reused for the next one, for the next round or tomorrow, whatever it is. Same with your tool. Obviously this is a piece of crap, but this is all I got for now. Once this all hardens up, I'm gonna show you what to do when it hardens up, because there is some final steps on here. It's not just done completely. So what happens is that you're supposed to actually let the Bondo solidify for, let's just say 5-ish minutes, 6 minutes. It becomes real hard. I'm not gonna say it really hard. It comes, like if you really pressed it, you could probably, move it, but it definitely is softer, but it's hard. So what you do at that point is you get an X-Acto knife, and this is the key, because if you don't do this, then what's gonna happen is you're gonna spend an hour sanding, because this stuff is solid rock when it hardens. So if you do it now, then at least you can get the most of it off, or at least the bigger parts of it off before sanding, causing that headache later on. Plus, I can round corners a little bit better, or sharpen corners a little bit nicer with an X-Acto knife, and it's actually kind of satisfying, the knife just kind of slicing through it like butter. It's kind of nice. All right, nice and sharp. And then I can just cut this. Look at that. It's like hard gel. Amazing. And then you cut here on the inside. Hopefully you can see that. Look at that. Boom. Same thing with the bottom here. This bottom one. Like all this excess, see how it just comes up nicely with a knife. Ooh, so satisfying. I feel like Picasso cutting off clay. See how clean that cut is there? It's gonna take me a lot less sanding, especially if I do a couple runs, because it is still a little bit, like it does need just a little bit more. But if you do another run with that, put it over top of it, boom, and this door will be brand freaking new, especially when you put the sander to it. I don't know if you can see that, but I know it looks rough and there's some spots that don't look like they're flat, but I'll tell you right now, it's pretty flat. And I even got the little grooves out here. Now, if you want to take a lot more time on this, then you can make it look perfect, mold it, become Picasso. So this door had the hinge marks here, hinge marks down there, and the clasp part here. And yeah, now I have to like reverse the holes. So that's gonna be fun. I used to cut a piece out, put a block in there, glue it, screw it, wait it to dry, sanded it, put mud filler, sanded it, come out. Trust me, this stuff, if you have the time, you can probably do it in one day and you're fine. One day, it's done, it's sanded, it's rock hard. Maybe I let it maybe dry for the next day, because then it'll be like super solid. And just literally after it's done, it's all sanded, it just saved you hundreds of dollars. I would have had to replace this whole jam, trim, the new door sleeve, everything. Like I would have had to do all that again, and that would have cost me just this door alone, and trim and door and everything, at least $200, because the slab alone would be $100. The door jamb, if I wanted to buy the door jamb with the door, it'd be at least $200. If I want to buy this trim along with it, we're looking at maybe, let's say $12 per piece, So I'm already at like $250. Meanwhile, Bondo's like 20, 15, 20, right? And I just did 2-3 doors. One Bondo can save me probably $500, $600. Now you learned, this trick will save you $200, $300, $400 on any DIY project. So if you had any value watching this and you're gonna be able to apply this to your thing and save yourself hundreds of dollars, go ahead and like the video down below. Obviously that's what the best thing to do is, it helps the algorithm and whatnot. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and hopefully I'm gonna keep this going and keep this channel moving with consistency. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.